It's so frustrating as a bowler, isn't it, when you get a new batsman in and you give him a gift like that to get his innings going. Vastly experienced Kusal Pereira, the player, mid-20s average, 130 strike rate.
You spoke about the importance of length. I think that's what we've spoken about. And Kusal Mendes got frustrated with Siraj's over. And it's the same length, except it was a slower ball. It was a cutter that Arshdeep Singh operated with. I think Kusal Mendes, they've come up with a plan, and this is why the Indians are so good. The fast bowling unit has gotten better in the last 5 or 6 years. Arshdeep and Siraj, with their experience, coming good again.
Not only batting, even bowling is being in partnerships. That's very important. As far as Kusal Mendes is concerned, I thought that was poor judgment for going to the leg side. That being better off going through the offsides. It was gripping away from the right-hander. But Kusal Pereira, he has to go big. He has to go and get a big one for Sri Lanka.
Walks that one on its head, picks up a single off the final ball of the over. A successful one for India. 10 runs from it though, 31.
Left part Indian wedding or Europe marriage?
Happily ever after, perfect plan. Canada HSBC Life Insurance Savings Plan. Canada HSBC Life Insurance. Promises guide partner.
Mobile Super SUV Pro with heat-activated anti-wind molecule technology. Protects your car engine on any terrain. Experience unforgettable journeys with Mobile.
It's the finest Japanese craftsmanship.
Kusal Pereira needs to come big here. Scratched around a little bit yesterday, never looked comfortable. Srilanka was the man who looked to be in supreme form for Sri Lanka, and he's carrying on quite well at the moment. Good evening, Russell. Good evening, Robin.
Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. He made 20 or 14 and there was a partnership with Srilanka. But yeah, not very fluent, was he? Siraj, back of a length, that's the length he tends to bowl really well, has the ability to juggle around a bit, and just not allowing the batters to get on to him. That's a very good length, even in T20 cricket.
Yeah, he can be very dangerous, especially when he gets the ball, the jab back into the wickets and into the batter. He's a very effective bowler with a new ball. I think the ball is third over. This is a good decision from Suryakumar Yadav. Get the most out of him whilst the ball's as new as possible.
This guys look good. He's just carried on from yesterday. He's really good with his square shots. We haven't seen the full repertoire still the fifth over. But the little bit we have seen, 15 of 11, he's looking as solid as he was yesterday.
Starts, lots of 50s to his name. If he can go on to get another 20-30 runs each time he goes past 50, it will make a difference, a massive difference to Sri Lanka's results, Sri Lanka's balls.
Oh, absolutely. I think someone who's got so much potential as a batter. Headed into the gap. Again, only a couple of runs. Riyan Bora cleaning up there. Deep square leg. Agree with you, Russell. I think he's a batter with so much potential. And just his control over the ball. He does start a little slow. He's got this tendency to take a little while to get off the blocks. But once he gets off the blocks, it does not matter if he's batting inside of the power play or outside of it. He finds a way to score runs.
One of those players who doesn't look like he takes risks. He scores off cricketing shots. That's why he can be consistent. Some players just look for power, slog. Nice. Swivels all the way she goes. Nothing scratchy about that one.
Oh, that was a fantastic shot. The first 6 of the game. Just big shot from Siraj. Wasn't a bouncer, but just a short ball. And Pereira has got inside, in fact, slower ball. And that swivel Almost Jesu-esque. Beautiful. Gets full. Gets full marks for that.
See, this is the Kusal Pereira Sri Lanka team needs. He's certainly not scratchy, as you said, Russell. Pump down the ground, that's 4. 6 and a 4. And he's a very good start to his innings.
Went short with the slow ball, next delivery he goes full. He hits through the line. Nothing scratchy, nothing itchy either.
Indeed. He's right up there. Reactive bowling, cross seam even from Mohammad Siraj. So ball skidding on to the back. Pereira hit the ball into the ground. Got enough bounce to go past Siraj. 4 more runs for him. Sana Jayasuriya is happy. He's indeed modelled his batting after Sana Jayasuriya, gentlemen.
I think he has. He even became a left-hander after Sanat Jayasuriya. He started as a right-hander, I was told. He was a right-hander originally, and now a left-hander. Oh, that's a magnificent delivery to finish 45 for 1. Srilanka 15, but I love the way Kusal Pereira started to move. 18 of 8, he's already hit a 6. Spoke about how much he looks like Sanat Jayasuriya, and he is very much like Sanat Jayasuriya when on song. Right, we're going to see some spin. Aksha Patel coming on. One more over to go in the power play. He's been brought on immediately. Tatum Kisak on strike.
Yesterday there were 3 overs of spin in the power play from India. This is going to be only the first and last. Gets it through. Gets it through. Very similar to yesterday. It was fuller. It kept low, but this time slightly on the offside, and then Nisanka all over it.
Nisanka playing a risky shot. That was definitely within the line of the stumps. Taking a chance. Sanju Samson, who generally dons the gloves nowadays, finds himself on the field at point there too. It's not easy. Getting punched away. Slower this time through the air. Not getting too much spurt. A hit me ball. Patul Nisanka takes full toll.
That was easier. The previous one was coming into him with the arm, and this one slower, just stood up. And thank you very much. Back-to-back boundaries. The 50 is up for Sri Lanka.
They are rolling on nicely, the Sri Lankans. Nisanka, Pereira, almost in Jayasuriya.
Yeah, that's the length you want to bowl when you're bowling slower through the air. You want to pitch the ball up, ask the batsman the question, go down the ground. Big appeal, not giving. Maybe thinking it's going down the leg side.
I think it was sliding. I certainly felt it was sliding, but that seems to be the angle he bowls. He tends to bring it in with the arm. It's also sliding. They're having a quick word. He's not sure, the keeper. Yes, he's going to go for it.
TV umpire director, we had the player review for LBW. The unfair decision is not out. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Please start with front on spin bishop.
Stand by black. Roll black.
Front on spin bishop coming up. Okay, that's close to the. Please give me Andrej to confirm whether there's any batting ball.
Stand by hop 2. Roll hop 2.
Andrej coming up. Roll it. Keep rolling. Roll it up to the bats. Yes. It's a flat line with the ball passes the bat. Confirm no batting ball. Ball tracking when it's ready, please. Ball tracking coming up. The origination is not out. Pitching outside off. Tapped in line. And becomes missing. Giving the on-field umpire, Ruchi, you can stay with the origination of not out. I will let you go when you're on screen.
That was an outstanding decision.
Yes, not screen now. You can make a
It's the umpires usually, but Ruchira Palyaguruge, he's read that very nicely. Even looking at the replays, we thought that was going to be overturned.
Not me, Russell. I said it was sliding. Give me some credit.
I like this here. Sitting amongst, between two Sri Lankans. And we can see the ground stuff.
You like it?
I enjoy it.
You
And how
go
often
when-
do you see
when the-
Lankan sledging, guys?
When the ground staff are moving around?
This is a rare sight. But we're also noticing the ground staff getting around. They're clearly, they have more indications about the weather than the rest of us. They've been absolutely on point. It's never a good sign when they're walking out towards the covers.
No, I don't get it why you liked it. Well, this one, just looking at it just there, thought Nissanka could be in trouble, but the angle is greater. It's bowling wide at the crease and it doesn't grip.
Into the over 9 of it, 54 for 1.
You're unlocked.
Cubo Smart Door Locks. Go keyless.
For the ground, we did show you that the ground staff were moving around, but that is never a good sign. That's a confirmation by umpire Pradeep Ramukala, confirming that it is the power play.
The movement from the umpire. That's the movement we don't like. But then don't seem too concerned, more precautionary. Looks like that missile you were talking about has disappeared. Here's Ravi Bishnoi.
Quickest leg breaks. Tensu sort of far it in, doesn't really turn the ball much, but skids on. Goes a bit of top spinners, wrong ones. That one rushed in through 95 Ks, that delivery.
Yeah, more sliders than anything else. Both the googlies to left-handers and more sliders and very few googlies to right-handers though. But very quick through the air, low trajectory, so very hard to get under. A lot like Rashid Khan actually.
I was just about to say a lot of the leg spinners you see around the world are bowling with a similar style. Stump to stump. Just a bit of deviation either way. Quickish. Adam Zampa. Rashid. K. Samad. Well, he got an injury yesterday trying to take a return catch. Ravi Bishnoi. Off coming to Mendes.
Timing, great timing. What a shot that was. The wrists are strong and he picked that gap.
Yeah, fantastic shot. You could see he didn't move back onto the back foot. It was short, stayed committed on the front foot, and he used the whip of his wrists to be able to penetrate the gap there at deep mid wicket, just wide of mid long on. Gets 4 there. Sal Pereira on the move.
This time, good fielding, very good fielding. He'll consider himself to be unlucky that time.
Yeah, that would have been 4 because the fielder is on the reverse swing. This is what happened yesterday. Gets a hand to it and he decides to take one for his troubles. That's why he's got that little plaster just underneath his eye. Sending out or turning out to be a good over for Bishnoi.
I wouldn't recommend that shot to Bishnoi unless it's down outside the line of the stumps. Because of the nature of which he bowls, it could be one that could peg you on the pants and send you back to the heart.
That's better. That's 4 as well. Good finish to the over. 9 of it. Sri Lanka 63 for 1.
Everyone thinks investing in crypto is a road like this. But on CoinSwitch, it's like this. Cryptocurrency activities are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from such transactions.
I love you. Kiran. 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 She's my Kiran.
₹0 का खर्चा और दुनिया भर में चर्चा क्योंकि इस ऐड की ही तरह लेमन ऐप पे भी है जीरो फी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स इन द सिक्योरिटीज मार्केट आर सब्जेक्ट टू मार्केट रिस्क रीड ऑल द रिलेटेड डॉक्यूमेंट्स केयरफुली बिफोर इन्वेस्टिंग
Lankans, gents, you all must be very happy today. It's close here, gets back in. You all just won the Women's Asian Cup, beating India in the finals.
Lot to celebrate for the first time. 5 runners-ups, 5 attempts. India has been winning right along. Bangladesh stopped them once. And now this is Sri Lanka's turn. Brilliant effort. Champion and the girls have been outstanding.
1.5 hours drive from here, where the game did take place. The interest, the passion that the team was supported with tells you where the girls have gone. Their game has really improved. Not only winning the Asia Cup, but prior to that, winning in South Africa, winning in England. And more names to be mentioned beyond Chamariata Patu. That's the beauty of it. And yeah, congratulations to everyone for getting Sri Lanka there and giving a lot of joy to people around Sri Lanka and Sri Lankan supporters.
It has certainly given Sri Lankan supporters a lot of push in. Sri Lanka is a cricket crazy nation, as we know, and they just thrive on wins.
And probably putting the men's team now under pressure to lift it up too.
Yeah, to show a little bit of conviction, I'd imagine. You know, you were watching the game yesterday and 140 for 1. You're like, hey, they got India on the ropes here. And after that, it just kind of felt like a pack of cards. And a slight misplay from Vishnoi, and Kusal Pereira quick to double up on that mistake.
You know, both players have got starts. Kusal Pereira going at 187, striking it beautifully. Now that 30 needs to become 60 or a 70. And Patu Nisanka, who's now playing an anchor role and a supporting role, should also try and get that score up there. That's when Sri Lanka will have a very good score to defend.
I agree with you. It's important that one of these batters is trying to show some amount of batsmanship, trying to hold one end up, perhaps to keep the ante going as well. They get about that 9-10 run over every over, attempt to get a 9-10 run over every over. Then you get those big overs in between, will put you in really good state to get a 200.
Now that one, a dot ball, but other than that, risk-free 7 runs. So another couple of singles, you get that 9-10 that you were talking about. String a few, then India will start thinking they have to do something different to try and build pressure. 8 runs off it, stays at 8. 71 for 1 after 8.
Lost Kusal Mendes early. Sri Lanka, but a 45-run partnership has ensured that Sri Lanka are in a position of strength. 71 for 1 after 8 overs. A change in the commentary box. There's a change in bowling as well. Joined alongside Samakari. Roshan Abhisenge. Priyank Parag, impressive yesterday. 3 for 5. His best bowling figures brought on early. Today, possibly to get rid of Kusal Pereira, the left-hander. Nisanka going well. Long hop. Tucked away nicely behind square. Another boundary for Nisanka.
See, the Sri Lankan batters coming off yesterday's game would actually be regretting the way they got out. Take nothing away from the way he bowled yesterday, but we do know he's a part-timer, and he starts off with a fairly ordinary delivery.
The biggest takeaway for Sri Lanka from yesterday's game is the way they are batted today. There's more energy, more spirit, especially Nissanka.
Partnership between these two batters, Nissanka and Pereira, come in quick time, just 30 deliveries. And Sri Lanka will be looking for them to just carry on. They've laid a good foundation.
See, I think it's about one of these, or if they can, both of them batting deep, because Sri Lanka's batting with just 6 batters. They used to have a 7th batter, but now they got 2 all-rounders. Ramesh Mendy is more the bowling all-rounder.
Looking to take the attack to Riyan Parag. It's Kusal Pereira. He played that yesterday as well.
So I talked about Nissanka because that's what Sri Lanka would love to have, a stable opening batter with more consistency. He does have the right kind of wherewithal to score runs at this level. He has done that in the past. Riyan Parag in yesterday's the 3-wicket haul he took, he did manage to get some grip off the surface, and one see that in this over as well. And more so because the same wicket that was utilized yesterday. So it should offer more assistance to the spinners.
It's good from Surya to bring him on early. And that's definite grip and turn for Riyan Parag. It was good. Yesterday was introduced a bit late in the game. First got rid of Kamindu Mendes and Mahesh Deekshana. Then finally, he's managed the most turn amongst all spinners thus far. 77 for 1 after 9.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज अलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान्स। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
Breakfast Indian wedding or Europe marriage? That's the plan.
Happily ever after the perfect plan. Canada HSBC Life Insurance Savings Plan. Canada HSBC Life Insurance. Promises का partner.
Boundary of the very first ball. Just 6 coming off it is Bishnoi. Swaps ends. In the air. Is that an opportunity? 2 fielders converging. Rinku Singh. Almost got there. Was a bit slow to start off. That's a half a chance gone down for India.
Could be a big moment in the game, considering the way Kusal Pereira is batting. He's starting to time well. He's looking very different yesterday. And that bit high. Oh, that he started a little bit slow, you're right. And eventually failed to get there.
Riyan Parag was exceptional yesterday, the 3-wicket haul. Today he's been able to get more turn and more grip. That's the kind of a fastest leg break. It hit that dark area and then it turned appreciably. Now many people are not aware that Riyan Parag goes regularly for the state side. That's Assam and white ball cricket.
As a keeper yourself somehow. Oh, that's given. Anti-climax in the end. But he's been on the money. Ruchira Palliagurga today. He's referring to the third umpire. The on-field decision is out. Krishna has a wicket.
Player review for LBW. The on-field decision is out. Check the field. It's a fair delivery. Please start in front on speed vision. Front on speed vision coming up. Triple coming up, orientation is out. Pushing outside. Spice ball on impact. Vikas hitting. Give it the outside umpire. Pushing. You can stay with the orientation of out. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, becoming a signal. Thank you.
What a decision. Even though the impact was umpire's call, he held his ground. He's been spot on today, Ruchira Palliapurage. And they've dismissed the set man. A big breakthrough for India. Fantasy Ravi Bishnoi. A couple of members appeal. And a wicket out of nowhere. And it breaks the partnership. Patu Nisaka goes for 32. Sri Lanka 80 for 2 now.
काफी बार झड़ रहे भैया एक हेयर फॉल वाला शैम्पू
ओए शैम्पू लगा रहा है जब चूना हेड लॉस से कम जगह प्रॉब्लम तो बाहर के प्रोडक्ट्स में पूरा ट्रीटमेंट ट्राई एक फ्री हेयर टेस्ट लो किट खरीदो और बस 5 महीने में रिजल्ट देखो नहीं तो पैसे वापस बाल बनाने को बोला था उन लोगों ने
93% of results. Download Joya app.
It's the finest Japanese craftsmanship. हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार बोलो सुबह केसरी Everyone thinks investing in crypto is the right business. But on a coin switch, it's like this. Crypto products and NFTs are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from such transactions.
This could be an opportunity for India. Surya Kumar Yadav comes in to slip himself. If you haven't played Bishnoi before, that's what he does. The first ball to a left-hander.
Coming to Mendes, 124 strike rate, very early in his career. Ravi Bishnoi, fastest off the wicket, came in sharply. Nissanka wasn't expecting him to come in so sharply. Very late appeal and only by the bowler. And up goes the finger. That was a great call by the umpire. I was just wondering what was Rishabh Pant doing. End of over after 10 is 80 for 2.
Everyone thinks investing in crypto is a lot like this. But on a coin switch, it's like this. Crypto products and NFTs are unregulated and can be highly risky. There may be no regulatory recourse for any loss from such transactions.
We call you guys.
You call it their choice.
No, this could be a crucial over. Ball was turning for Riyad Parag now up against two lefties. I'm sure still Kusal Pereira will turn this one back with the arm.
See another look. This was really good bowling. Beat him on the wrong end, hand first. Good decision by the umpire, no doubt.
भाई हिंदी में कर दो.
Just going back to what Charlie Srilanka said at the toss. He said that the surface is being used and it's going into the extra spinner. We could see why. Because we already started to see the ball turning a little bit, slipping, and clipping also.
That's the kind of attacking mindset you require from the captain. It's not only about the way you score runs, how briskly you score runs. It's also the kind of resources you have and the way you utilize them. I think Sky has been brilliant that way. He got on a slip. Now his slip has been shifted out. But it just goes to show that he's looking for wickets. And that's an appreciable turn once again from Riyad Parag.
What about this? What about that? Yes, it's a dry surface, it's a used surface, but that turned and bounced.
The only thing that's changed in the three deliveries, Riyad Parag smiling because the slip goes up and the slip comes back in. Says skipper, I can turn it that much, there's a possibility of nicking one. And he would have hit it straight to the man if he was placed there. But coming to Mendes, gets off the mark for his sixth delivery, a boundary after almost 12 to 13 deliveries.
I wonder how the Sri Lankan approach will be from here. They were free scoring, they were going after the bowling. Not only they saying they're going to hold back, but they're looking at a surface that is starting to respond to spin. So, will there be a shift in the plan in terms?
Nicely will just be the single. Misfield. That cost the extra run. Rinku Singh again the man. That cost the extra run. Rinku Singh again the man at long off. Smart from Kusal Pereira.
We have seen some lapses in the outfield from Indian fielders today. Ravi Bishnoi and then now Rinku Singh results in the second run for both these batters.
Another probing over, but it costs 8 for Riyan Parag. Sri Lanka 8 for 2.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए?
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के तहत केस देवा बोलो सुबह केस
समझ में आया? मैंने कितनी बार हिंदी में समझाया कि पॉलिसी बाजार से कंपेयर करके कार इंश्योरेंस में 8,000 रुपए तक बचा सकते हो, पर कुछ लोगों को अभी तक समझ नहीं आया, तो मैंने सोचा जापानी में समझा देता हूँ।
For another couple at least with the left-handers to come. Srilanka is in next. As Bishnoi continues, he got the breakthrough for India in the previous over. Possibly the slowest bowler amongst the three, Riyan Parag. Is that a reason why he's getting the most turn?
Yes, Abhinav, we saw that yesterday. Akshar Patel, whenever he would slow down his delivery, he would get some turn. Same for the Sri Lankan spinners. And that's what Riyan Parag has done. 3.7 degree turn he's achieved today.
Lucky for Kusal Pereira, googly top edging that one. Arshdeep Singh has absolutely no chance. Fifth boundary for Kusal Pereira.
Sri Lanka is taking at this stage because the last 30 balls have resulted in 38 runs with that boundary, but otherwise they were tied down. Another good play, Roman. Must be in control at all and a bit of bounce as well. You do know that Bishnoi generally pushes it through quickly. He skids on, he hurries the batter.
Be wary if I were an Indian batter. Just looking at the turn on offer, Hasaranga and Ramesh Mendis both slower through the air.
Yeah, that would be a strategy from both the Sri Lankan spinners. But before that, what about Yashasvi Jaiswal? You've seen him roll his arm over. He's slow in the air. He can get some grip. Right arm leg spinner.
Yeah, why not, Sabha? I was hearing you pre-game and you're saying bilaterals is a great opportunity for India to try out their batters as part-time bowlers as well. Maybe not. With two left-handers, Surya Kumar Yadav might be hesitant. But it is definitely an option. Pushing the first one, will have to settle for the single. Getting boundaries almost every single over. The Sri Lankans trying to maintain that run rate of 8 or 9. And there you go. The Riyan Parag, the slowest with their fastest delivery. Average speed of 89. The slower you bowl, the more grip you get. This one was slower. And it goes into the vacant spaces. Boundary length, it was over. Sri Lanka 99 for 2.
Shaving discomfort? Never. My Jet Mark 3S3 facial adaptive makes that you shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Chennai Mantri, zero for Chennai.
Last ball of the over. That's a top shot. Top shot from Kusal Pereira. Another drop kick into a vacant area. Skips away. 4 more. Hundreds on the board. That turned away, didn't it, at the right time for away from Rinku Singh.
He has been batting exceptionally well here. Mindu Mendes backing away, timing the ball. A lot of finesse in that shot. Like you said, Russell, once it dropped down to start turning away from the fielder. 4 more runs to the kitty here. 100 comes up for Sri Lanka.
Now he's got that big gap because he plays the reverse sweep well. Fielder in the deep is much finer. That leaves him the option of going over the top, which he's using well.
Now yesterday, Kamindu Mendes gone up Riyan Parag, trying to play a similar stroke. Shows the confidence of the young man, sees the gap, and plays that beautifully. The left-hander playing inside out, nothing better for me.
Down the ground. Lovely hit. Couple of bouncers. Rinku Singh teased again.
They are backing away this time. Yet again. But this time, Riyan Parag was slightly fuller. Give him the opportunity to stay with the shot and play over his head. Again, timing. Not much power behind that, but pure timing.
Alright, gents, you got to assess the conditions. You got to figure out how much you need. Yesterday, 214 to India. Sri Lanka looked like they could get there until that collapse. The collapse has nothing to do with the pitch. It's not that the pitch turned and the wickets fell. So how much do you think they'll need today with a little bit more turn on offense?
They need close to 180, 190 here, I'd imagine. It is with this Indian batting lineup and with the way Yashasvi Jaiswal is batting, with Surya Kumar Yadav in the form that he is in, the rest of the batters waiting to prove a point as well. Ooh, and with the wicket doing all of that. Probably don't need 190, maybe 180.
You need that cushion if you can get there. But this is ball ever so slow. Pereira waits, watches, then sees it spin past. 9 off the over, 13 done. 110 for 2.
Can I get a lead?
Okay, now. Rahul ji, आप प्लीज कैसे हो रहे हैं?
तो पोकर खेलते हैं क्या?
लाइफ में खेलता है तो पोकर भी खेल सकता है. पोकर बस डाउनलोड now.
This game may be habit forming or financially risky. Play responsibly.
Okay, the umpire director, we have umpire referral for stumping. Check the field, it's a fair delivery. Give me the best side on, please. Did it, keep rolling it. Okay, the batsman's foot is well grounded. And I have a decision for the giant spin. My decision is
The bigger risk there was doing a groin, not getting out.
I've spoken like a 43-year-old guy, Russell.
I'm running 8 for 2 after 13.
Shaving discomfort? Never again. My Chennai Mantri has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Chennai Mantri, zero for shave. Everyone thinks investing in crypto is a lot like this.
Right on the leg side, there's 4 fielders in the deep. Square leg and mid wicket. About 5 meters in from the boundary line, looking to save the 2.
With this field, there has to be slow balls into the pitch. Line has to be leg stumpish. And if it's even trying to bowl a Yorker, the line has to be saying, any width, all these players will target the offside.
I reckon he's going to get a nice advantage with fast bouncers as well from Hardik Pandya. He loves the short ball. So you'll see the slower short ball, slower bouncer, a quick bouncer, especially with this field.
Since the semi-final loss in 2022, India lost to England, if I remember right, in Australia. They've gone on a magnificent run. 76% their win percentage. Among the top 10 teams in the world, they have 32 victories. That is some achievement.
That's a big wide. Pretty ordinary, that one. But yeah, I think it's a testimony, Russell, to the kind of impact that game had on the Indian cricket team. Certainly had an impact on us fans. Most wins after Men's T20 World Cup 2022. India right up there. 42 matches, 32 wins. They lost only 8 games.
Sri Lanka the strongest, holding everyone up.
There's a question that I've been meaning to ask. You know, it's not like the Sri Lankan team is without talent. They have people and batters and bowlers and players of tremendous potential. But somehow we haven't seen them thrive since 2019. Care to share some light on that, gents?
I would say players have got the opportunities, but grabbing the opportunity as an individual basis has been a problem. We've seen a number of changes ever since the 2019 World Cup and continues to do so. So many changes happen just after the World Cup. The captaincy changed, all the players are not being considered. It shows when you consistently not perform individually, you won't be performing as well. So this is where the problem has been, and probably this is the era. New captain coming in, fresh faces, fresh coach. We will live in hope. So hopefully very soon.
You need to find someone like Ranatunga for that matter, who kind of rallies the team around. Picked up in the gap. No! Oh! Goes on the way. Rinku Singh takes the catch and slides onto the shoulder rope and gets 6. And that's 50 for Vishal Barrera.
That's his 14th half century in T20 internationals. Third versus India. He hit that flat, he hit that hard. Rinku Singh has been having plenty of knockouts today. He juggles this really well. He gets to it, but then his feet go from underneath him. So that will be 6.
It was that second step, wasn't it, Russell? When he was trying to stabilize, his feet, the shoe, he landed on the side of his shoe, and took him right through to the top of the road. Important 50 this. Another short ball, slow ball this time.
This is a risk you take when you have 4 fielders in the leg side. It has to be short, before slow ball, pace on, pace off. And you could become very, very predictable. Just don't like this sort of a field as a bowler. You need to have different options and have to be unpredictable as possible. This I thought Rinku Singh was very unlucky. Judging well, second foot, slides across, unlucky.
He lands on the side of his boot. That's why he slips off. Trying to change the angle of his run. Loses control. So unfortunate, Rinku Singh. It's been that kind of day for him.
Certainly has. It's been a few misses by Rinku Singh. Don't see that very often. Not nice when you have a bad day at the office and instead it passes to the rest of the world. He's a man of very high standards, Rinku Singh. Ball never gets past him. But from Sri Lankan perspective, he finds himself in a very good position here. Will need Pereira to bat through. And another one. This is becoming Quite an over from Hardik Pandya.
Oh, he's got away with that. Maybe Apatali Duge thought that Mendes went across his stance. There was slight movement. Finally, we are up to the last ball of the over. 15 off it. 123 for 2.
आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर कितना होना चाहिए? आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर आपके एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना होना चाहिए। बजाज एलियांज लाइफ के 10x टर्म प्लान। जब लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कवर हो एनुअल इनकम का 10 गुना तो
T20 half century to him. Backed by the management. Has been striking it well in the LPL and even in the nets, even though we felt he was scratchy. The next 3-4 overs, it's got to be there. That will be the difference.
That will be the difference of being 170 or 190. New batter will take a little time to settle down in these kind of slow circles. Whereas a settled batter like Kusal Perez, all the shots in the books will make a massive difference.
I agree. I think it's a time, a phase of the game where you need that one batter to back through. Go and lose a wicket here at this juncture. One batter anchor this through for you to get to that 170, 180, and hopefully to 190, which puts you in a really strong position.
Time on a minute. Runs away. 4 more. So by hook or by crook, Sri Lanka accumulating plenty of runs.
A similar stroke to what he got out yesterday, giving himself room, lost his off-stump. This occasion, luck favours coming to Mendes. Bottom edge, right through the legs of Rishabh Pant. Sri Lanka has to keep going. At 185, the cricket is slowing down. Won't be his task, but for getting 180, it all depends on these two players in the middle for him.
10 and over gets you to 183. Here's a 49-run partnership. It's coming 34 balls. Making 35. Sri Lanka needed a partnership. The moment Pathum Nisanka was dismissed, they've got it. Now they've got themselves into a position from where they can have a blast. A decent score. Test India.
And the key of not losing back-to-back wickets, when you do lose back-to-back wickets, you seem to lose all the momentum and the advantage you built up to that point. It's good to see these two taking their time and yet having that positive intent sweep shot that will bring up the 50 partnership between the two. It is the end of the over. Sri Lanka are 130 for 2 in a strong position.